Hello and welcome to How to Make a Bagel Sandwich. We're here today in the Iron Chef kitchen along with my good friend Kenny Blankenship to show you at home how to prepare a bagel sandwich. You know, Nick, it's not every day that a master chef such as yourself is willing to share such a trade secret. Why the change of heart? Well, Kenny, it's because I have to. Court order. But moving on. Today we're going to show everyone how to make a bagel sandwich in just a few easy steps. What do you say we get started? The suspense is killing me! For this project, we're going to need just a few things. Bagel of your favorite persuasion, a bread knife, some butter, your favorite type of cheese, and a sandwich meat. Preferably not head cheese or olive loaf. Yeah, those are pretty much disgusting. We will also need a toaster and a plate. Plate being the operative word. Well, that or your hand. The floor is unsanitary and pretty much out of the question. Unless you're Britney Spears, in that case, the floor would be an upgrade. No doubt true, however sad, Kenny. Okay, we start with a bagel. Now, some bagels are already pre-sliced, so you may not need the knife. In this case, we've chosen a bagel that has already been sliced. Hopefully you at home know what to do with that very sharp knife that we don't need.
The knife block is always a good option.
Right you are, Kenny. Now, placing the two bagel halves in the toaster.
Make sure the toaster is plugged in.
Always a good idea. Make sure the toaster is set to bagel or your preferred toasting setting. And plop the two halves down in there.
Well, it seems easy enough, but what next?
Well then, while the bagel is toasting, we can prepare our accoutrement, or fixins.
Fixins?
Yes, the stuff that goes on the sandwich. We've got a lovely honey ham and some good old American cheese here, as well as some pepper jack, one of my personal favorites. I'm kind of spicy, you know. These should go nicely with the bagel we've selected here, a very nice blueberry bagel.
Would that be from Thomas's?
Why, yes it would.
Who knew Thomas's did bagels?
Getting a little tired of waiting for it, here we are. Now the bagel is finished toasting, and we can butter it. Now the amount of butter used is completely up to you, but since we don't want to be fatties, we're going to use only a little bit.
Moderation is the key.
Only if you have self-control, Kenny.
Obesity is the #1 attribute of fat people.
So now that we've buttered our two bagel halves, we'll place one slice of cheese on one side and the other slice on the other, and place the ham in the middle, therefore completing the sandwich.
I see. It's all coming together now.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The hardest part is still to come.
And that's the dismount.
No, in this case, it's putting the whole thing together, and making the two halves a whole. With a hole.
Oh, I get it. Wait, what?
Now that the two halves have been placed together to make a hole, we can either leave the sandwich whole or cut it in half. Here's where that bread knife will come in handy.
Well, what if we cut the whole sandwich in half?
Now you've gone from wise ass to dumbass. So let's recap. We start with our ingredients: a bagel, a toaster, some butter, meat, and cheese. After we cut and toast the bagel, or in our case just pull the bagel in half because it didn't need to be cut, butter it and load it up with meat and cheese, we simply put the two halves together, cut or not, eat and enjoy.
What if you have a gluten allergy?
Go to hell, Kenny. For everyone here at the Iron Chef kitchen, until next time, keep on cooking and eating, because if you don't, you'll probably starve.